what's up, man? It's your boy Thomas, and guess what? This is what you don't know out the 540.
I fell and lost through the war, shot me dead. I was lost, and I said to the voices in my head, I'm gonna get up again. I'm gonna get up.
How's it going, everybody? We are back on the 540 Show. This is the segment that gives you everything that you don't know going on outside of the 540. I'm sitting with my guy, Thomas.
Hey, what's going on, listeners? What's going on, Ryan? And this is the What You Don't Know Outside the 540 Show segment.
Yeah, there's a lot going on outside the 540. I'm going to go ahead and just get into some sad news. This is a somber moment. Today, the lead singer from Linkin Park, Chester Bennington, committed suicide and has passed away. So that is terrible news. I grew up listening to Linkin Park. How about you, man?
Yeah, definitely. That was like, what would I say? That was probably like, honestly, 5th grade, middle school. But yeah, I definitely grew up listening to Linkin Park. Giant influences.
I really liked Linkin Park. I'm trying to think of the Hybrid Theory is one of their albums, right? Correct?
Hybrid 3, yeah.
Yeah, they had a lot of really good songs.
Crawling was probably
that's
my favorite.
One of my favorite songs maybe ever.
That's and that guy's got such a unique voice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He
made Linkin Park sound that way, you know what I mean? And all right, I hope his family, the
and
540 Show, Thoughts and Prayers,
too.
Fast Track Studios, the thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family.
Absolutely.
And I hope they can get through that. So, that news is out.
Well, I just want to correct myself and say Chester Bennington and not that guy.
I called him Chester Bennington.
Okay, I just didn't want to disrespect by saying that guy.
No. I called him that.
Utmost respect to him. I love
him that.
Dude. Okay,
I already called him that. When I brought it in, I called him. I called him. I didn't know if you missed it, but yeah, we weren't referring to a dead guy as that guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Perfect.
Yeah, so if you know anybody that's suicidal or anything like that, make sure they get help. Or there's lots of hotlines you can call and everything like that. So make sure you get help. And there's always someone willing to help.
Yeah.
So
and sometimes
that's sad.
Yeah, absolutely. But moving on.
Yeah, we got a lot going on in this segment as far as like bad things happening. I feel like Ezekiel Elliott got punched somebody in the face. Aaron Carter got a DUI. The guy that the I want candy guy. Everybody knows that. Yeah, that guy got a DUI, and I think he tweeted like a day or two before that he wasn't gonna get a DUI ever. But he came out today and said he had an eating disorder. So I don't.
He did?
Yeah, so this guy's got a whirlwind of stuff going on in the news right now.
Is he relating that to the DUI?
He's got a lot going on to the I don't know. I'm going to read this thing here now. It says Nick Carter took to Twitter to offer so Nick Carter, his brother, who was in the Backstreet Boys, he reached out, said, "Hey man, I'm here to help you if you ever need help." His brother pretty much said he said he had an eating disorder. He got pulled over in Georgia. He doesn't drink due to a medical condition, but was still charged with the DUI. He says he occasionally has a sip of beer, but he doesn't even drink IPAs. He had marijuana in the car. This sounds kind of sketchy to me. It says
maybe a night of partying? Yeah,
I don't know. He says he's denied ever doing any hard drugs like meth and crack, so it's tough to say. I hope Aaron Carter gets better. I saw the picture of him. He looks 30 now, and I just picture that blonde kid, dancing around, doing his thing in the Skechers. He probably wore Skechers. He probably wore some Skechers.
I definitely had some Skechers back in the day. Definitely.
You like Skechers? I used to rock. Yeah, my grandparents bought me a pair of Skechers one time. I'm proud to say it.
I'm not a big shoe head. Like, as long as they fit on my feet, like, I will wear them. That's just how I am with shoes.
I'm just proud to say it.
Yeah. I liked Heelys. Heelys were tight. You ever had some Heelys?
I did, but I was bad at them. My brother and sister super good. I was bad, and I was like, I'm off these things. I'm getting embarrassed. I had to be better at them than everything. And if I saw something that I would just make it seem like it wasn't cool anymore. Like, those Heelys they ain't even cool, man. Like y'all can, I'm over the Heelys, but the whole time I couldn't ride them,
That's funny.
But I still see people Heelying sometimes.
I got some Heelys at the house.
Do you?
Yeah,
dude, you should hang on to those. They might be worth something one day.
Yeah, for real. Cause I go into Walmart on occasion. I'll bust the Heelys out, but this one dude looked at me. He was like, "Yo, how old are you, dog?" Like trying to judge me and everything.
Yeah.
I was like,
I remember it was a big thing to Heely through the mall. People were going through the mall. Full speed on their Heelys.
Surprisingly dangerous, though, because you're going that fast and you slip up a little bit. You can bust
Heelys
you up a little bit.
Definitely dangerous. I got hurt. They were like scooters, man. You remember scooters?
The Razors. Yeah.
When scooters became big, I was really into that, man. I had a whole group of friends. We all had scooters.
But then
different colors.
A couple kids died on the scooters. Like they were going on the scooters and the handlebar just flew off, just dysfunction.
Yeah, mine was always very sketchy.
Uh-huh.
And I remember the back brake on mine used to get so hot when you
right, because that friction.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did that one day. I wasn't wearing shoes,
And
and
my-
you put the brake, and it was like
the
burning
wheel
my
would
foot.
get deformed. So
Yeah.
it would, so yeah, I remember when it would hit you in the ankle, when it would swing around,
Oh.
bink, right on the ankle bone. You know what I'm talking about? Right on the ankle bone, the metal right on the ankle. That I know everybody listening that's felt that is feeling the same way. That hurts
Right.
so incredibly bad.
Yeah.
I used to throw my scooter every time that happened. But yeah, I was big into scootering. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting some rollerblades soon. What do you think about that?
That's cool. Troy rocks the blades. He comes to the studio all
I
the
heard
time.
it's a good way to stay in shape, and I
That's
got
what he
bad
said.
joints, so maybe they're bad for me in that regard too. Maybe I feel like they'd be better. Hit me up if you know anything about rollerblading pertaining to your knees and joints.
Oh yeah.
So you got anything on what you don't know outside the 540?
Yeah,
anything
man.
interesting?
So this is definitely outside the 540 that even I don't know a little bit. You know what I mean? This OJ situation. So OJ
he got
is on parole. He got parole, right?
Well, no, he was in jail.
Uh-huh.
Yep, and he received parole today, and he will be
Uh-huh.
getting out sometime in October.
Wow. So that's
going
crazy.
to be amazing.
That is crazy. How long has he been in? 30 something?
9 years because
I said 30-something.
Yeah, no, well, he got in trouble for what he did this time. Well, not this time. He was, obviously acquitted
Uh-huh.
of the murder.
Uh-huh.
That is what it is. You got acquitted.
Right.
Just or unjust, whatever. And he went through this other thing where he robbed these people of his merchandise back. I don't know why. I can't remember. I remember reading about it, but it was his memorabilia, and these guys were selling his memorabilia.
I do
He
remember
went in and
that.
robbed him up.
Yeah.
Was like, nah, you ain't doing it. He got
Yeah.
9 years for that. And he got out, so yeah, he went in and got
That
parole
was
today.
9 years ago that happened?
Yeah, so he, you don't really think about time,
Right, when someone's not.
But when you're in prison, I guarantee he felt every one of them 9 years.
Right.
It's crazy how time fast is moving, though.
That is crazy, man.
Yeah, 9 years.
Honestly, but the way that the people were selling his stuff, that was a little messed up anyway. So,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not, you can't steal from people, but I definitely understand because that was unjustly taken from him, given to these people, and then they're trying to sell it and just make all the money.
How good is OJ Twitter going to be, on OJ when he's on Twitter? How good is his Twitter going to be?
That's going to be
When he
millions
hops
of
out and
followers.
gets a Twitter, because Twitter wasn't that big when he went in,
Yeah.
but now when he's out, he'll have a Twitter.
Popping.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure
Popping.
ESPN's going to be the first people to jump in line to do an article with him.
Speaking of social media, how did Michael Vick tell Colin Kaepernick this bit of news that he needs to cut his hair? Was that over social media?
I haven't read about this one yet. I've heard about it,
Uh-huh.
and I just haven't got into it. I just heard something about Michael Vick saying if he wanted a job, he needs to cut his hair. I just read the quote. I don't know in what context he said or anything like that.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I mean, okay, this is my honest, true opinion, and, obviously coming from a black man, so, take that for what it is. But I really appreciate, especially being an artist myself, I really appreciate self-expression, the way you want to dress yourself and carry yourself, because that really just tells who you are as a person. I don't really think it really makes you a good or a bad person. However, in certain job titles, or job things, like if you want to be the president, probably want to have the cut hair, the cut slick hair, and that doesn't matter if you're white, black, purple, or orange. That's just the look. The cut slick hair. I love Afro. If anybody knows me, knows my picture ID on my driver's license is me when I was 15 years old with a giant Afro just like his. I don't think that I would get I don't know how to put that, but I'm not saying he's got to cut his hair.
Looks for the afro.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's got to cut his hair, but there is a
I
certain
worked places
look.
with you, and you had to give up your ID. I remember
Yeah.
you definitely getting some looks because of the
Yeah,
afro, and,
yeah,
and you didn't have an afro at the time, and
Right.
It was just like
So it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't, maybe it didn't have to be so harsh if it did come off as harsh, but also Colin Kaepernick has been. He's been taking very strong stances in his, political stance and his social, social standards and what he wants to see out of the world. He's been taking very, very heavy stands on those. And I even noticed his hair has started getting real, real long. I don't have a problem with it, but,
So something coming up this time of year that gets me excited is Shark Week. Do you get into Shark Week at all?
Not at all.
I love Shark Week. I'm a big Shark Week fan. I get into the frenzy every year. I can understand if you don't like it, fine, whatever. You're just not a cool person, really.
I knew he was gonna say it.
But yeah, I get into Shark Week. I guess Michael Phelps is going to race a shark
Yeah,
this year.
I saw that.
How do you feel about that?
I think
Do
that's
you think he's going to win?
No, not a chance.
No chance?
No.
I got Phelps all day.
But you know what they're probably
I got
gonna do?
Phelps is a 7-time gold medalist. What's that shark ever won?
Right, but you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna do like drag racing cars where the shark's gonna start back here
Yeah.
and he's gonna start here, and then they're gonna create
Phelps,
some formula.
Yeah, but Phelps has won gold medals. The shark hasn't ever won anything. He doesn't know anything about racing.
I think that shark's a little faster than he
No.
is. I've liked Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps proved that you can do anything. You can just follow your dreams and do anything. Okay.
Get DUIs and get gold medals.
Well, I wasn't going that route. But
I'm joking. I love Michael Phelps, man.
Yeah.
American hero. Cool guy.
Shout
We're
out
not
to
American hero. There's a lot of other American heroes out there as far as stuff like that. But Michael Phelps, that was awesome what he did winning all those gold medals. I really think he's got a chance against a shark.
yeah, you should try and fight the shark. Then I would be real.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
I
It
would
always
be
turns into
real-
someone fighting somebody.
No,
Always turns into someone fighting
Floyd
somebody.
Mayweather is getting ready to fight Conor McGregor,
yeah,
so why can't
we talked
Michael
about
Phelps
that. We
fight a
talked
shark?
about that. You know how that goes. But hey, thanks to everybody who listened to the show today, and a very special thanks to anybody that came out to the grand opening for Fast Track Studios. Hey, get in here and book sessions with us. Hop on the podcast. We're always looking for people to interview, so if you want to do that, hop on and grab an interview with us. I really enjoyed doing the show once again. Thank you. Thank you to everybody that's came out. Thank you to anybody that's helped with the show. I'm going to pass it over to my guy, Thomas. Stay cool out there, people.
Yeah. Hey, so one of the biggest thing that I want to let you guys know, I've been getting a lot of calls and emails. How do I buy merch? Well, there's two ways that you can do that. You can come in to 620 Kenmore Avenue, Suite A, and come see us here at Fast Track Studios. I'll hook you up with some merch. Or you can go to facebook.com/540show/shop. And that will take you to all of our merch and the link to the PayPal, fasttrackstudios@yahoo.com, that you can pay for that merch and it will be mailed straight to you. So, hey, make sure that you guys are checking out the website, fasttrackstudiosllc.com, for booking your sessions and all of the 540 Show news and calendars where we have been and where we are going. Hey, this has been a great episode, and it's been lovely talking to you guys. It's your boy Thomas, sitting here with my guy Ryan.
Peace.
And we'll see you next time.
Look into